The Women of Weinsberg, a story of courage, wisdom, and devotion. In 1140, Swabian King Conrad III laid siege to Weinsberg Castle. A months-long siege had pushed the castle's inhabitants to the brink of exhaustion. The harshness of the war was amplified by the growing despair and hopelessness within the castle walls. Finally, as the castle was on the verge of falling, the king made a clear offer. Surrender the castle. The women may leave, taking only what they can carry. This offer seemed like a glimmer of hope amid the desperation. However, an idea that came to the women of Weinsberg turned this offer into a historic tale of courage and ingenuity. The women carefully considered the permission granted by the king. They were allowed to take only what they could carry, but there were no restrictions on what these items could be. Without hesitation, they chose not to carry their belongings, but instead decided to carry their husbands on their backs. When the castle gates opened, the soldiers were met with an extraordinary sight. The women, fully utilizing the permission given to them, carried their husbands on their shoulders and walked out of the castle. The astonished soldiers watched in silence as the king, moved by the ingenuity and determination of the women, realized he could not go back on his word. King Conrad III noticed the amazement on the faces of his soldiers as they witnessed this scene. Though briefly surprised, he chose to keep his word. The women and their husbands left the castle safely, under the respectful gaze of the king's army. This event not only demonstrated clever strategy, but also underscored the importance of a leader's commitment to their word. The actions of the women of Weinsberg entered history as a triumph of courage, devotion, and wisdom. This story teaches us that even in the most difficult circumstances, creativity and solidarity can lead to great victories. The love of these women for their husbands and the king's adherence to his promise continue to inspire to this day. The women of Weinsberg remind us of this. Challenging times reveal our character and the value of intelligent decisions. Acting together and thinking creatively can turn even the most desperate situations to our advantage. This story will always reflect the brightest facets of humanity. For more historical stories, please subscribe to my channel and like this video.